Hello everyone, I'm Darth Loquitur. Welcome to the channel. If you're a newer player or trying to get better at Grand Arena, this video may be helpful to you. I promised some of the people over on my Discord that I would do a summary of the Grand Arena round. My Darth Loquitur account did manage to catch the very last round in the 3v3 Grand Arena last season. So I told them I'd go through and show how I did. That's what this video is about today. So if you want to watch me play in this Grand Arena, stick around. So let's get over there and take a look at how this went. So in the first round, I had an opponent with very low galactic power in ships. And we could see from just a pretty quick glance that they don't have what it takes to beat us on ships. So that's good. We can set a defense based on that. Now in characters, they got us beat. And they've got this Gear 12 Luke, and he's got a 4-dot mod and a 6-dot mod, but overall it's not terrible. And 3,500 damage is a lot when you're talking Division 11 Grand Arena. So that character is pretty intimidating. He's got a few other good characters. So we put Geos up front. We put Dooku with the other two Geos behind. We put a complete garbage Rebel fleet, Rebels team in front of our fleet. And, you know, we're just going to say, look, his fleet is so bad, I can put a bad fleet on defense and take whatever I've got left over on offense and beat him on both sides. So we're going to put this Geo team with Home 1 as the defensive fleet. I think that fleet has more galactic power than his entire ship's roster. So when we get into the event day, you go in there and take a look, and he has auto-deployed. So these are his 3 best characters. This is his 4th, 5th, and 6th best character. And this was a couple weeks back, remember, so I didn't have mods on my Bastila Shan yet, and I thought I could come in here and take on this team with 2 tanks and an R2-D2. But it's kind of annoying, so they keep putting them under stealth and trading off taunt between the 2 tanks. So it's actually harder than it looked on paper, and we go through this and can't manage to take them out, and they'll beat down Ahsoka here in a minute, and then the match will be over. So I felt like it wouldn't take too much to clean that up, so I brought in some pretty mediocre characters. And at this point, I want to take a crack at Luke, so I'm thinking, I'm going to save my Darth Vader team. I'm going to save something big and at least take a shot at that Luke team if I can. So I'm really trying to use minimal resources to win this combat, see what's on the back wall, and see if I do have a chance to play with that Luke and Vader and Palpatine that are up top. But underdogging it didn't help, and they just traded off stealth, and I didn't have enough damage to get them. So this is my troopers a couple weeks back. They've had a lot of improvement since then, but I feel like I'm going to have enough damage. I've got an area effect that's going to be able to make the stealth kind of irrelevant. So we get Stormtrooper Han down and then follow up with R2-D2 and get the win. 20 banners. That's pretty terrible. But hey, we got a win. And now it's looking like this is going to be good enough that I'm not going to be able to take a shot at that Luke. So we're just going to play this little team with Vader and Kylo Ren unmasked and the Sith Trooper, who, if you all remember, I like quite a lot. So we're going to do the Merciless Massacre, Force Crush. That'll get an assist. We'll attack Ezra Bridger. That'll get an assist. We'll attack Thrawn. We'll throw a lightsaber at Thrawn. Now everybody's got blind on, so this is pretty annoying. But we can still stun with Kylo Ren unmasked. And then we can use the Sith Trooper to clear all of those blinds. That kills off the first character. Over on Ezra Bridger, the assist kills him. Now he's going to shoot us. And unfortunately, that takes away people's protection, and it costs us a lot of banners. But it's all right. We're going to get the win. 51 banners. Fine, fair enough. Got the kills anyway. And then we just don't have anything for this Luke up top. At that point, we've spent all of our characters that have some kind of decent damage, so we're not gonna do anything there. And the second round was pretty much the same way. We did a 3-zone clear. Didn't have enough ships to beat his fleet, but the other person didn't play, so that was an easy win. Then in the third round, we're fighting somebody with 740,000 galactic power. You can see they've got pretty good ships, 250,000, and a lot more character galactic power than my account had at this point. And some pretty good characters too. A lot of Gear 10, Gear 11 characters. Some good team synergy. So I'm looking at that thinking, on paper he's got me beat on characters all over the place. So I'm going to play that Dooku team up front. I'm going to play a garbage team behind it. We're going to play the Jedi team in front of the fleet and hope that he doesn't notice how many mods I'm missing. And then for the defensive fleet, this is the debate, right? So we're roughly equal on fleet. So if I put something that's too good on defense and I can't beat him on offense, there's a very good chance that I'll just lose on banners. So in the end, we take the Tarkin, the Executrix capital ship over here, and I'm debating how much power I actually want to put into this. And the Clone Sergeant as a reinforcement is pretty good. So right now, what I'm looking at, this fleet might take some banners from him, but it's not gonna hold. So in the end, I decide that it's more important for me to get the win on offense. So I make the best team that I can out of what's left over, and I save the Geos and the Slave One reinforcement for offense. So when the event's underway for an opponent, we've got the Jedi up top in front of the ships, and I can't mess around here, right? This guy's got more galactic power than me in characters, so I have to play teams aggressively to get high banners and make sure that he can't win just by getting more banners than I do. So the Geos are pretty good against Jedi. We've seen that before. And we'll execute with the spy. And we don't mind if the brute over there is taking damage because his health and protection don't count toward the banners that you get at the end anyway. So that's it. 54-point win. That's as good as you can do in 3v3 with 3 characters. So that's good. We're happy with that first win. All right, and then down bottom, we've got a bounty hunter team. And again, it doesn't look terribly threatening, but we are trying to maximize the amount of banners that we're getting. So we're just going to go ahead and take in this team with the Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, and Sith Trooper again. And they're going to get to have some fun here. Go ahead and do Merciless Massacre. And we're going to do the Force Crush. Get an assist, and that's the first kill on Boba Fett. We'll go ahead and attack, get an assist. That's a kill. Get attack. Throw the lightsaber, get an assist. They never even got to take a turn. 54 banners on that one. Probably more than I needed to do. All right, then on his back wall, he's got this Barriss Offie lead. And I play my troopers up against it because they got pretty decent damage. And I managed to kill off Anakin pretty quickly, but then Barriss and Ahsoka are just healing each other up. I take another team of, leftovers in here, trying to work my way through. Again, that Yoda has no mods on him at this point, so he's not a very good character. But yeah, Barriss gives people 8% of her max health back at the start of their turn every time. And I just didn't have characters that could do enough damage to get through that. So we stalled out, and we stalled out on the back wall. Now on this, if anybody doesn't realize, you also get extra points for underdogging on ships if you don't put the reinforcement in the slot. So in that case, I had one more ship, but I'm not going to bring it in as a reinforcement. It's bad. So I might as well just leave it on the bench and get that extra banner if I do get the win. Against teams like this, you really have to go in hard against the bigs. And he's a tank, and he's going to taunt and make you kill him anyway. But because he recovers protection every time anything gets a target lock, you really have to get rid of him in a hurry so that he doesn't just keep regenerating protection. Now, this is pretty annoying, these kind of fleets, because they have a whole lot of health and protection recovery. And the capital ship has taunt. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not that great. But the AI is pretty good about putting the taunt on a character that's got the best health and protection. And it makes it pretty annoying because you can't get behind that now to get to the ships that you want to kill. So now we got to work on 5s. But we've still got our main 3 Geos from the starting lineup. That Slave 1 that we brought in it's level 1. It's got no skills. It's a garbage ship anyway, so we didn't really expect it to do much. Do the mass assist here, get 5s out. Have another reinforcement. Cad Bane's pretty good as a reinforcement. Gets that assist. But with that Sun Fac getting his taunt and protection up and everything, it's not so much of a threat. So his ships don't do enough damage. And we're standing pretty good here. We're going to be able to kill Ahsoka with the area effect of this, so we can target a different ship so that we can pull the assists. So we get her down, get some work done on the consular. And now it's just a matter of finishing out these last ships and taking the win. 55 banners, it's okay. It's a win in ships. And I feel like that's pretty good, and we've got him. And indeed, it was good enough, and we did get him. And, we took rank 1 in that round of Grand Arena with 3 victories. So that's what the Grand Arena looked like. I can either do summaries like this, or I can do the Grand Arena rounds one by one as they occur. That puts up more videos. They're shorter, but, more stuff to watch. So you guys tell me, which would you rather have? Would you rather have each round of Grand Arena as it happens put up so that you could see it? Or would you rather have this kind of a summary where we do 3 rounds of Grand Arena and just talk about the relevant points and skip all the stuff in the middle? Let me know in the comments down below which way you would prefer to see the Grand Arena updates. We should start a new round of 5v5 Grand Arena next week, so once we get locked into that, we'll be having some fun on the Loquitur account with the Grand Arena. All right, thank you all for your time. I appreciate you watching this video. Please give it a like, subscribe to my channel so you can watch more stuff like this in the future, and come on over and join us on Discord. There's a lot of cool people over there. It's a good community. We're having all kinds of fun discussions and sharing resources and helping out all kinds of different players of every level, and hope to see you over there. Thank you all. See you in the next video.